This is a 1977 International Scout Traveler, once owned by my grandparents, Virgil and Vina Dodson. This Scout has an interesting story, and a new chapter was written recently. The Scout started its life in Minneapolis, Minnesota, as a mode of transportation for an IH company representative. The distinctive hand-painted artwork was added by a local artist at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. In addition to the mountain scenes on the lift gate, there were also pinstripes around the door handles. In 1978, the Scout was sold to my grandparents in Spearfish, South Dakota, via Whitewood Motors of Whitewood, South Dakota. This Scout was the first car my mom ever drove. My grandpa says that even after putting 100,000 miles on it, the Scout still had the original tie rod ends and ball joints. After around 10 years of faithful service, the Scout experienced a breakdown involving the infamous gold box, forcing my grandpa to sell the Scout to a salvage yard. But a few years later, my grandparents were traveling through Yankton, South Dakota, when they noticed the Scout sitting in front of the shop of a Scout collector. They drove through Yankton again years later and noticed a burgundy-colored Scout where the orange one had been, but upon closer inspection, they discovered that it was the same Scout because the interior had not been redone. Now, I grew up hearing stories about this Scout, but I had never seen it, and I never figured I would until I found the liftgate. One day, I was scrolling through Instagram when I saw a story posted by our friend Kobe with the South Dakota IH Scout and Truck Club. I recognized the artwork on the liftgate right away, so I reached out to him and asked him where he got it, and sure enough, he got it from a Scout collector in Yankton. After telling Kobe this story and showing him the pictures, we offered to buy the gate from him, but he insisted on giving it to us for free. Now the gate is all cleaned up and on display both in our shed and on the internet for everyone to see.